Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you're new. So I've just done a full face of the Revolution advent calendar and I wanted to take you guys through each product and give my little review on it. But yeah, if you want to see how I did this look, then go check out the video. So this isn't going to be in order because I don't remember what order everything came in, but I did upload everything to my TikTok and I did daily reviews of almost all of them. There were a few things that I missed out that like weren't products. They were like makeup brushes or like this mirror. Like I just didn't review them, but I think I did almost every day on my TikTok, so go check that out and follow me if you want. So I'm gonna start. This is one of the things you get. It's definitely not one of the first, but it's just a little hand mirror. Not much else to say. It's got a nice little R on the back and it is hot pink, so 10 out of 10. So you get a translucent baking powder. I really like this and I did feel like it brightened up my face like in all the places I put it. I've never baked before, so I was kind of guessing. I also, maybe I have baked. I used to use the Laura Mercier powder, and although this doesn't give the same like airbrushing effect that does, it's definitely a really good starter because the Laura Mercier one is like £40. This one is probably not that much money. I don't know how much it is if you're just buying it in the store, but Revolution always sells really good basics, so would probably recommend this if you're just getting into it, but don't keep it on for too long. I still kind of feel dry from leaving it on for like 20 seconds. So here is, this is a matte lipstick in Mauve Berry. I think it's matte anyway. Yeah, matte liquid lip. This was fine. It was just extremely dark on my skin tone. So, I mean, if I'd done like loads of heavy eye makeup, it would have looked fine. I did a video on my TikTok showing the carnage that ensued when I put it on, but I got a comment saying that they liked the shade on me anyway, so I don't know, maybe it was okay, but for me it was a little bit scary. It applied quite nicely, like it took a bit of cleaning up, but I just feel like when you put on such an extreme color, all the imperfections are going to come out more if you've like gone over your lip line or something like that. If you like dark colors, then I would recommend that. It was really hard to get off, so it probably stays on for a while, but it didn't stain my lips or anything, so no complaints. I like that one. Just probably won't be using it that much. You also got this little beauty blender. This is a great size actually. Like before you put water on it, it's pretty small, but just run it under water and dry it off and it's great, and it applied everything really evenly, so I like that. You also get one of these triangle things. I didn't test it in the end with the setting powder, but I tested it with my NARS setting powder and it was fine. I really liked it. Although I don't know how you wash these. I have no idea. But yeah, it was cute and trendy and absolutely ginormous. That's the only thing, but it does have a really sharp tip on it, so that's good. Next were two little flat brushes like this. No complaints. I put on my eyeshadow today with them. They were fine. They do feel better quality than a lot of those really cheap brushes you get are. Like I said, I mean, the packaging for all this stuff is like not as good as the actual product, so like these colors, they don't look like they're going to be high quality brushes, but you actually like they are, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, the only downside of this whole calendar was the packaging, really. Like all the actual products are great. I loved all of them. This is an Opulent Cream shadow. This one is going to be great for New Year's. It's like shimmery and shiny, and even when it dries it still has a shine to it, so I'll probably be using this on New Year's, to be honest, but I had no idea how to use it at first. I've never used one. They also give you another one, a bronze cream shadow. This one turns out more orangey, still lovely. It looked like glazed honey on my eyelids. I really liked it, but those ones I will be saving for special occasions, and I would try and keep your hair out of your face because they do stay sticky for a while, but they do eventually dry. But I didn't experiment enough honestly to be able to tell what kind of eyeshadows they'd go well with. I put a shimmer over some of them and it looked fine, so again, no complaints from me. Next up is this White Wedding lipstick. This one is very pink when you actually apply it, like very pink, and these ones do mattify as well, but it's a nice little one to like carry around in your purse, and I like that they have the shade at the bottom. You get another one which is muted red. This, okay, it says muted red, but it's really dark, like that's quite dark, so again, test it out on the back of your hand if you're in the shop, but if you're just being given this in an advent calendar, it's great. Okay, next is one of my favorites. It's this highlighter. This is actually probably one of the best highlighters I've ever used. It wasn't extreme, like it just highlights. I'll show you now actually because I haven't put any on. It looks like that, and I was like, oh, this is going to be intense, and it actually just isn't. Like it blends in perfectly, but then if you want to like add more product on, you can make it stack up like in the inner corners of your eye. Literally so great, like not extreme at all. I loved it. This is one of my favorite things of the whole calendar. Their formulas are really good at Revolution. Another one of my favorites in a similar little pot is this contour. I know this looks insanely dark, but I do love a bit of a tan. This applies and then blends in so well. It's 1000% gone up to one of my top 5 makeup products. I think this one, if I can rebuy it in store, I definitely will, because I love it. It's, oh my gosh, this is 10 out of 10. Okay, next, moving on to eyebrows. You get this clear pen, and I thought it was a white pen, so I started applying under my eyebrows. It's actually like an equivalent to a gel pen. I don't know if maybe these are going to come into fashion or something, but you just draw on your eyebrows and then it keeps it in place. Really nice. I really liked it. Not messy at all. No eyebrow bogeys, which I always used to get with gel. They do have another gel in the advent calendar, actually, which I'll show you now. Actually, I think it's already in my makeup kit. Yes, this has already made its way into my makeup kit, because you get this quite early on. This is great. It's a little eyebrow pen. It's not super strong, like it's definitely not super glue, but it's still great. I don't know which one's my favorite out of those 2 eyebrow gels. You also get, to do with your eyebrows, you get this medium brown eye pencil. I mean, this works for me. If you're like real blonde, it probably won't work, but this one was great for me. It's just a little pencil, like really nothing crazy, nothing fancy. It just does the job. It just does the job. Okay, another one that you get close to the beginning that has already made its way into my makeup bag is this glaze. It's like a lip gloss and it's got a bit of spice on it. Love it. I've been using it to do most of my looks with, and it's just great. Again, if you're new into makeup, this advent calendar really just gives you like everything you need, to be honest. So next year, if you need a present for your little sisters or your little cousins, or maybe if you have a daughter and they're like maybe 14 looking to get into makeup, this advent calendar will solve all of the issues. Like, they'll have everything after this. Okay, what's next? Matte Liquid Lip Caramel Nude. This one is very nice, very dark. Easy to apply though, the little wand is really nice and it does stay on. The only thing about these is they can get a bit messy if you put on too much, so like be sparing with it at first and then maybe like layer it up. I just did a glam and I got lipstick all over my teeth right at the end and I was like, oh my gosh. But I think that was with the lipsticks more, and I think that was just a build up of product because I put liner, matte lipstick and then gloss. I think it was just too much product, so be sparing when you put it on. Okay, next, another favorite is this blush palette. I love blush, I just love it. And you get these 4 beautiful colors, just so pretty. And I feel like they have a shade for every skin tone. Like that dark, like there's a dark one, a barb pink, a very light pink, and then a more of a like pink with a bit of maroon in it, maybe, I don't know, a bit of purple. So something for everyone, and they apply and they stay on. I've got it on right now, so it's really beautiful. You can also mix the colors together super easy. But yeah, this is definitely a glam calendar. It's not really a natural selection of makeup. Like, there's nothing dewy, it's all matte, it's all dark, bold colors. And even me, who really likes light, clean girl makeup, I can still find stuff that I really like in this calendar. Okay, next up is lip liners. These 2 colors are, again, definitely my kind of colors. This one is quite dark coral. I think, what's it called? Bombshell Coral. This one's really great. It is quite bright though. And then this one is called Vibing Pink Nude, and it's just great. Like, I think I'll just keep this one in my work bag because it's just the perfect color for my lip. But yeah, they don't have anything darker than that in terms of lip liner, I don't think. But they do, but all of the lipsticks are darker. So that's the only thing. Another blush that I forgot to mention was this liquid one. This is extreme. You really only need a tiny bit of this product. I managed to make it look as if I'd been punched when I put this on the first time. So just a little tiny bit will go very far, and it can add to that like dewy look if you want that. But yeah, it's pretty dark. Like, I'd say it's maybe this darkest one, maybe even darker than that. Eyeliner pencil, again, a black eyeliner pencil, it does the job. This is another basic that you just need, even if you don't need it every day. You just need one of these in your makeup portfolio. And that's, again, these are just all basics that you need in your makeup portfolio, like for every day and then also for special occasions. So the last thing that you get on Christmas Day is this ginormous eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna do some swatches for you now because I actually haven't done them yet. I've never done this, so we're gonna have to see how this goes. I'm gonna run out of fingers fairly quickly. So I'll start down here. Oh, it's actually pretty hard to get makeup swatches to look good. So this one is dark red. This next one is more of a like, honestly like a charcoaly purple. And then there's this like, to finish that set of like dark maroons, there's this shimmery one. Honestly doesn't come up as that shimmery. Like, looks a bit more, okay, when you layer it you get more of the shimmer. Moving on, this is like a camel color. Okay, that's exactly the shade of my fake tan, so you can't see that. And then a gold shimmer. This one looks amazing. Okay, it doesn't spread super well, and again, very, very light coverage, but if you layered that up, I'm sure it would look great. Actually, let me have a go. Because this could be like a good New Year's color. Yeah, it's subtle. It's not too much. I feel like it does remind me a bit of the Huda Beauty palette. I've never used one, but sort of reminds me of that. I feel like James Charles doing this on my arm. This feels very 2017 of me. Okay, it all comes off pretty well, even the sparkles. That's always my major concern. Does it come off okay? Because at the end of the night, I don't want to be there for 10 minutes scraping sprinkles off of my eyelids. So this one is a very, very pale pink. I'm not going to swatch this one because it for sure will not come up on my skin tone. Absolutely not. But I'm going to go with this. It's like a yellow and white marbly effect. Okay, that is just like a white highlighter. Really nice. Then this pink. Ooh, the pink is quite... Oh man, you can't see it. The pink is quite pigmented. It looks a bit like chalk and blends out really well. Then this is a slightly darker pink. Ooh, that one's really pigmented. And then a darker camel. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, onto the top row. So this is, looks like a peachy shimmer. It's definitely like, again, quite light, like literally a tan color. And then another pink. This one is more of a blush pink. The pinks are very, very pigmented. This one honestly is my favorite pink so far. Then this, I don't even know what color that is. It's like a pinky gold, maybe a rose gold. Yeah, that's quite nice. And then this is the darker brown that they have. Very nice. And then this is the last, I'd say that's a dark brown shimmer. Let me see, like a chrome. Yeah, that one goes on quite thick. But yeah, a great beginner's like glam eyeshadow palette. I am normally more of a matte kind of girl, but it is the holidays, so like it's a great excuse to get out some shimmers. But overall, I'm definitely recommending this palette. I think it's great whether you're on a budget or if you're like a beginner's. I think it covers everyone, like, because I'm in my mid-20s. I've been doing makeup a while and I'm still finding stuff that I would use in that palette, even though it might be aimed at like a more of a beginner audience. If you're trying to get into makeup, this advent calendar is like, see if you can get it on sale now. I know it's after Christmas, but Revolution in general, like the brand, is just great. It's always budget friendly, beginner friendly. Like, it's really good for this time of year, especially with the cost of living crisis, guys. Like, I don't know who can afford Sephora at the moment, but I know I can't. So if you want to feel glam on a budget, this advent calendar or Revolution products in general, I would definitely recommend. Especially this calendar, it just gives you like everything you need. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found this useful. If you like my look, go check it out, because I do, you know, use the products in that video. Not all of them, but like most of them. And if you want to see me test out basically every product, then head over to my TikTok, because I put a load of videos up every day of the month reviewing pretty much all of them, or at least testing them for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you enjoyed this, because I would really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Oh, Merry Christmas! Bye!